Hello. I've done a lot of work on the game again. I wasn't posting any videos for a while. I had a hard drive crash, a lot of things happened, a lot of changes, and yeah. So I have quite a bit to show you, but not as much as I would like to show you. I guess that would apply to any game developer ever, probably. But yeah, still, whatever. So what I did, I have a list. It's right here. I did all this. All this is done, and I lost a lot of it due to a hard drive crash. So I would post this video like a month ago, but well, maybe less than a month ago, like 2-3 weeks ago, but my hard drive crashed, so yeah, I had to redo a lot of things. I learned my lesson. I will store backups, a lot of backups. Well, I had backups, but it was like, you know, like 2 weeks of working, and that was gone. I partially recovered it with decompiling my own game. Well, what can you do, right? Whoop-de-doo. Actually, let me check something. Yep, it's good. So, what I done? Well, let's start from the cell system. Cell system, it's not done yet, but it's very much working. So all the trees that you see here, they are loaded with the cell system. Each cell, basically, when you travel from point A to point B, if you get close enough to the cell, it gets loaded. And if you are getting far away from another cell, it's getting unloaded. So all the trees and rocks right now, they are basically like, why am I showing this? They are basically loading and unloading when they are needed, pretty much, which is amazing for a LOD system, because what I did before for all the trees and rocks, they were all loaded constantly. Just, well, they weren't drawn when they were completely off screen, but their game objects were still loaded, and that was slowing down the game quite a bit, actually. Especially if you have, like, you know, 40,000 objects, like trees and rocks combined, and I want to make the world much bigger and have much more trees, so I really needed that. So yeah, it works pretty well, and it works over internet and everything, you know, like as usual, as always when I do something. Well, I didn't test it perfectly, which brings me to another point. Recently I was testing my game on multiplayer with my friend, and the game didn't work at all. So I put some work to make sure that next time I will test something over internet. That wouldn't happen, but I could use somebody to help me test it. Okay, next thing. Oop. Bumping between tiles. Yeah, so I had the building, right, in my game, and, well, I can show you. As you can see, I lowered the size of the blocks. You would think that would be really easy, right? Not at all. I had to redo all my math, I had to redo a lot of stuff. So, basically, how to show it to you better? I would need another tile next to it, one that, yeah, okay, damn it. So basically, remember when I said that I was like, I don't need to remove the vertices in between the vertices, triangles in between the blocks, because it's not a performance issue, right? I don't care about performance. Well, that might be true, but physics do care about the in-between a lot, actually. Let me turn that off so it will never get dark while I'm testing. So basically, when I walk from a tile to tile, I bump up. And that is a massive issue. And I'm working on fixing that pretty much for a while now, and I will fix it. It'll just take a while. But yeah, like this is unacceptable, as you can see. It's pretty bad. But yeah, I will fix it. I'll not remove this, whatever. Okay, next thing. Post-processing. As you can see, we have Bloom. I didn't want to make Bloom very strong, so basically many of my effects now use Bloom. And like, I could anger this guy. He would shoot at me, but he would kill me. Over and over. But yeah, basically there's Bloom. I finally got it working. To get it working, all I done was did the same thing that I did like 50 times, trying to do that, basically, to get post-processing to work, and it worked. So I'm not touching it ever again, unless it's adding new effects. But for now, there's only Bloom and nothing else. The Bloom is not really strong. I don't want it to be really strong. I just want it to be good for effects, you know, like things you see. Okay, next thing. I need to speed up because there's a lot to talk about. New stat system, yeah. So that part, right? As you can see, I changed the UIs a bit. So yeah, we have a lot of different stats now, and they do a lot of cool things. Also, this NPC is, holy shit, he's really loud. I should just mute him. Let me actually lower the volume again. I feel like I do that every time I talk about my game in a video. Okay, so last time I was talking about new stats system, but I didn't explain it at all, very well at all, and I probably confused those two people that watched this. So basically, oh shit, I lost that too. God damn it. Whatever, I'll fix it. So we have a lot of stats, and now, as I said in the past, you cannot screw up your character anymore. Basically, instead of levels giving you stats, it's the other way around. The stats give you levels. And it sounds crazy, yes, I know. But as you can see, like, for example, let's say, well, I am a warrior. Am I a warrior? Yep, I'm a warrior. But I can add intelligence, but it doesn't matter, because enemy XP, you always get XP from enemies the same amount you would at their level, you know. So level 1 gives you like 100, level 100 gives you like 5, well, more like 10,000 or something dumb, whatever, you know what I mean, like 5,000. So basically you cannot screw up your character, but that also means you can multi-class really easily and really cheaply, because you can add any stat you want, however you want, and it doesn't matter, because let's say I'm a warrior, I added like 500 strength, right? And I'm like, you know what, it would be cool to not be a warrior and go to do wizard things. Why? I think this NPC is trying to talk to me, but he's too far away from me. I need to fix that too. So yeah, like, you added 500 stats into strength, you are a really powerful warrior, but you kinda want to be a mage, or like both, you know? That's not an issue. You basically kill some mobs again, and you get 500 intelligence. Why not? It's literally... This might be heavily abusable, but stats are not very powerful in my game. They're like quarter of the power compared to the gear. Nah, 1/3 of power of the gear. And there are also passive stats, which passive stats are even better than stats anyways. So, like, you can add stats to, you know, let's say I'm a wizard and I'm dying because I don't have enough defense. Well, just pump in some defense and you can survive longer. If you really need to, just grind some levels and you're Gucci. And while that might seem overpowered, I tested it quite a bit and it's actually really not. It's kinda nice. I like it. We'll see what it will be. Hopefully everybody will like it, but not everybody probably will. But yeah. I should probably talk about what stats do. I might do that in next video because that's a lot of talking. But yeah. Next thing. Better quest system. Basically, I changed the quest system a bit. Is that the guy with the quests? Yes. Okay. So now the quests are a bit different. As you see, I fixed UIs and stuff for it too. And I added some quests. Now quests can be compound quests, which means you can have multiple, multiple objectives for each quest. So, as you can see, this quest, this compound, this talk to text, compound quest test, do a lot of random shit. And you need to gather 3 bones. When you gather 3 bones, this changes to kill 5 skeletons. This is your current objective, basically. So you kill 5 skeletons, and then it tells you to kill a bandit. You kill a bandit, and then you go back to this NPC, well, to any NPC that gives that quest, and you can finish the quest. For some reason, oh, maybe I have this quest. Let me check. Yep, I have this quest. Also, this is broken a bit. I don't know why. See? That's weird. Okay, but yeah. I tested it, it works, and I'm happy with it, so I can give many different quest objectives, and I added some new quest objectives to do different things, and I might to do much more with the quest system because I want it to be kind of good and powerful, so whatever I want to do would be, you know, allowed in the game. Okay, next thing. Yeah, all this, since like all that you see here, I basically lost to a hard drive crash. And it was a lot of work, man, a lot of work. Oh, it sucked. I wanted to make this video like 2 weeks ago. I start making a video and I get to like this point and I'm like, wait, this is not in the game. This is broken. Oh no, I lost it. But yeah. So, what I did, some of this, all this, I recovered through decompiling my game, which kinda messed up some of my code. Well, not really. It was still working, it's just like changed the variable names and stuff like that, but that's fine. And removed all the comments, but that's fine too. I don't care. I'm happy that it's back and it works. Okay, let's focus on the task at hand. Monster loot evaluated at mob killing instead of spawning. So before, when you kill the monster, basically the loot was already predetermined because the loot was added the second they were spawning, which is an issue kinda when you want to do luck and, like, you know, let's say I want luck to do, you know, give you more better loot drops or something, better loot quality, which actually luck will be pretty overpowered, but that's spoiler alert. But yeah, basically that wasn't possible, but now it is, and it works really well. So yeah, that's a kind of small change really, but I did it and it works. New options. Yeah, new options. It's written mostly done, as you can see, because I kind of lost one thing that I was doing. Well, like couple options basically. The options I added. Well, basically there is damage multiplier option, which is pretty good, as you can assume, but it's rare. There is damage absorb, which is really powerful, and I should nerf it, and I will nerf it because it was nerfed like when I worked on it before, but I didn't nerf it this time as much, so I need to do that. There is XP bonus, there is stamina bonus. As you can see, stamina is actually used right now. When I'm sprinting, it's being used. When I'm attacking, it's being used. What do you want? What does he want from me? Hello. No, I am not new in the town. Yeah, my name is username. Okay, leave me alone. Get out! Out of the way! Okay, whatever. What was I? Yeah, I had... what else? Oh yeah, loot quality and loot chance. Two new options too. Loot quality basically determines the tier of the equipment you can loot from a mob or a boss, which is really powerful because it literally gives you much more powerful items, right? I might nerf it quite a bit because it's kinda really overpowered. But yeah, I want options that would be worthwhile, like not only DPS, you know, like in every other game ever, and every other RPG where you would just pump DPS as much as possible and some defense and you're good, right? Never add anything else. But yeah, I want pretty much all the options, if possible, to be quite worthwhile. So I will try to do that. Was there anything else? I think there was something else. As I said, XP bonus, loot bonus, loot XP, loot quality. There were 3 more options for each damage type. That there was damage absorb for each damage type, and that was stronger, but it only protects you from one damage type, right? I might redo that and do it a bit differently now though. I kinda want to add elemental damage. I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure. It is kind of boring, every other game uses that, and then you make everything resist to elemental and then it's boring completely. But yeah, I might do something about it. I might think something about something. Okay, new rare minerals. That's basically, that was pretty fast. It's like, I mean, adding item in this game is literally adding like 3 variables and 4 and you're done. You're happy. So I added like mineral basically for each option, so you can socket your items with options. I wanted to show you that, but of course I kind of screwed up. Well, I have rubies, I guess, so I could show you that. Yeah, and let's get to this then. Upgrading, socketing from an anvil. Before there was socketing and upgrading, but it wasn't from an anvil, so literally all the differences that we can socket and upgrade here, which means I had to redo the UIs, and I had to do it twice because my hard drive crashed, and it was so much pain because UIs are the worst thing in universe. Oh well. So I will show you. Let's cheat. Classic, right? I'm a game dev, I can cheat. It's completely fine. Where is my inventory, damn it? Somewhere up, yeah, here. Inventory, some rubies. Oh, sorry. Upgrade stone. I don't need the name technically. Whatever. Upgrade 50. And it needs an option called, not this, upgrade chance, and let's do 50. Okay. Oh yeah, I also need to cheat some equipment to actually upgrade. Equipment, sure, gloves. What do gloves have? What is this option? Wait, what? What do my gloves have? Maybe something did broke. Do I have? Yeah, I have these. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. Let's add socket 0 and like many sockets to one item, and it has a lot of sockets, as you can see. So I made socketing I tried to make it kinda interesting at least. Oh yeah, I might need more rubies actually. Damn it, man. Sorry, I didn't want this to end like this. I was supposed to be prepared. Let's just go crazy. Okay, whatever. Okay, so when you try to socket something, which I need to unequip, you need a mineral, but as you can see, the chance is extremely low. To make your chance higher, you need to actually upgrade the item first. So that's what I will do. And upgrading, yep, the chance is dropping pretty quickly too. Why doesn't it said upgrade succeeded? I guess I screwed up something. Whatever. But you will get much better upgrade stones, not like 50% like I just added. You'll have like 100, 2000, you know, like crazy ones, and that will increase your chance. Especially that I'm thinking about making, right now maximum item upgrade is +10 and it's done, see? If it wouldn't, I'm thinking about making it kinda infinite, but it lowers your chance every time. So it will be lower, 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 lower. Eventually it will be so low that it would be not worth upgrading basically. But I might do that, I might not do that, because that might be really overpowered. So every time you upgrade an item, you get 10% of the defense, for example. Let's see, 27 defense and 62 defense. With each upgrade you get 10%, so it kind of scales up. It's kind of slightly exponential, you know, which is really nice. I like that, but whatever. Okay, minerals, and now I have much higher chance to socket this item. And rubies, attack, I think. Yep, attack. As you can see, I have attack +8. Can I do that? Nope, I cannot. I was just curious. Did it? Added all of them? Wait, what? I had like 6 options, right? 6 item sockets, and I added like 3 attack. That's interesting. I'll have to fix that. But yeah, it works and I'm happy with it. And it's kinda interesting. Okay, next thing. Indicators. You've kinda seen that. Like, you have an indicator to open something, which stuff like that is really convenient because, I mean, then I don't need a tutorial to tell you that this is a furnace that you can open, right? You just look at it and, oh, I can open it. Oh, I can talk to this guy. Hi. And you can completely ignore him then after that. You can also check the building names, who built something, you know, like stuff like that. But yeah, what else? I guess there's also mount, text, indicator, and whatever. And now, the most interesting part, for me at least, import, export buildings. So basically, I will allow players to come near to any building and just literally type in the chat. Actually, it's called test. I don't want to export it because I will overwrite what I already exported. But yeah, you can like import, export entire buildings. So let's import a building right now. /import, and I remember it was named test. And now I hit B, and there's the building. And guess what? I can place it, but right now it's not filled. It's literally just a wireframe for you to build with. You just put it and you can build with the wireframe. But if you want, you can fill it. Well, if you're an admin, you can fill it by typing /fill. And it's done. Cooked. And it's built. And it has... I built that before to, you know, import it. You can import, export it. So yeah. Also, as I said, the building blocks are smaller now. Which I really wanted that. And performance is not an issue. I done some testing, which I made a crazy mess just to test how performant this really is now. But yeah, I'm really satisfied with it, and that took me a lot of time. And you might be like, well, you spend a lot of time on importing, exporting buildings, who will use that? Well, some people will probably use that, but guess who will use that the most? Me. For building literally towns and shit, because they need to be done, right? So that anybody could, like, not just towns, like towns, villages, dungeons, like... Actually, that's something I will not talk about, but that's because that's for far future, but still. Yeah, like, it's really important for me to add something like this. And as you can see, we have a mission on tiles now. So yeah, that's good. But yeah, let me change it and import it back. Export it back, I mean. Okay. /export. Building test exported successfully. And now let me import it again. Right now they are all called test, but I will change that. Import, not import. Wait, import, yes. Import test again. But you'll be able to name your buildings and stuff. And I placed the thing. You can literally just, you know, place things in it. And it would, you can kind of see that there's something in it, but you're admin, you can of course do this. and it's filled. And as you can see, it's saved the building and reloaded it, and I placed it again. So it's really cool, because that will allow me to build stuff much faster too. Basically, I can like pre-made stuff and, you know, copy paste pretty much. I'll try to make a lot of different building prefabs so they don't look the same and stuff, you know, but yeah. But we'll see what will happen. Okay, I guess this is pretty much, wow, I feel like it didn't took long. I guess I didn't explain everything like in much detail, but whatever, it works. And I didn't show you what I did a massive amount of small changes that I'm not even mentioning. Oh yeah, the things I didn't wrote, but I do remember. I started working on dungeon system and party system, but it's kinda still not finished, so I will get to that when it will be more done. And I really need dungeon system now, because I can start like building shit in the game. So yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, this building and these things will be gone soon, because I will be able to build them with this, which will be way more performant than what this is. It's draining the FPS a lot, actually. You have no idea. Pretty silly. And another thing, as you can see, that I didn't mention, I was working on the navigation mesh for all these tiles, which I kinda had it working, and then my hard drive crashed and I need to redo it again. But it was actually pretty easy to do partially, because even though it was working, I ran into a serious issue where basically my nav mesh on the tiles, on the blocks, whatever, it didn't want it to connect to the to the, you know, terrain and anything else really well. So I'll have to work on that, but I'll think of something and it will work. Ah, I killed him. Oh yeah, damage indicators too. I did that too. As you can saw, like damage indicators. There's indicators for crits and for non-crits and all the other stuff. But yeah, whatever. I did a lot of small changes that I will not mention, because you'll learn it eventually if you want to play the game in the future. Speaking of playing the game in the future, I could use a few testers for this game. If you'd like to help, I will put a link in the description to my Discord channel. But Discord is not very good. I was trying to use Discord as a changelog kinda devlog thing, but Discord is terrible for that. So instead I will use a blog, which I will also post the link to in the description below this video. So if you're interested, just check it out. And yep, thank you for watching, and bye. Yeah, the classics, you know. Have fun with good stuff, like not watching this video. Bye.